see how this main menu looks. I want to hear how the music sounds.
There's no music, sadly.
No, there's different music. It's Wild West. There's a fucking vulture on there.
Yeah, but I don't hear the Wild West music. Well,
And a
probably 'cause I can load
PTB
it.
satisfaction survey. Fuck you, give me a better daily. Yeah. Oh man, there's like dudes hanging on nooses, dude. That's so badass.
The vulture's ripping into somebody.
Yeah, it's fucking eating a dude. Look, you can even see it. Well, if you pick killer, you can actually see 2 dead bodies plus the guy getting eaten by the vulture.
No.
All right, let me look over the new killer. Where the fuck is this dude? Ah, here it is. The Deathslinger, a vengeful killer able to spear survivors from a distance and reel them in, using his power, the Redeemer. His personal perks: Gearhead, Deadman Switch, and Hex Retribution allow him to locate and impede survivor objectives and punish survivors for destroying totems. Oh my god, he literally is John fucking Marston, dude. I'm like taking all the screenshots, I'm like, yes. He literally just spit. Like an old West dude, man. Oh my god. It's like, we death dart and bow, boys. Like, it's never been more true. He keeps spitting. I'm like, sir, what do you got in your mouth? Keep spitting, yes. Alright. Its perks: Gearhead. You've got an ear for well-oiled gears. After hitting a survivor 2 times with your basic attack, Gearhead activates for 35 seconds. Each time a survivor completes a good or great skill check while repairing, the generator will be revealed by a yellow aura for as long as it is being repaired. It says sometimes a man's best work is what puts him in the grave. The Prison Warden. Wait, the Prison Warden? I guess maybe he is the Mad Mick killer. From Zarina's lore? Deadman Switch. You become obsessed with one survivor, so he's got an obsession perk too. After hooking the obsession, Deadman Switch activates for 35 seconds. When, it says, while activated, any survivor that stops repairing a generator before it is fully repaired causes the entity to block that generator until Deadman Switch effects ends. Affected generators are highlighted by a white aura. The killer can only be obsessed with one survivor at a time. Says, I've seen that look on a man's face when he realized he's going to die. Caleb Quinn. And lastly, Hex Retribution. A hex that lashes out upon its destruction. Those who cross you will be punished. Any survivor who cleanses a dull totem will suffer from the Oblivious status effect for 35 seconds. And if any Hex totem is cleansed, including this one, the auras of all survivors are revealed for 10 seconds.
Rip.
These are all really good killer perks, not gonna lie.
Wait, even if they've got distortion or in a locker?
Nah, if you're in a locker, obviously not. But distortion would prevent that. So, let's look at his add-ons too. Oh wait, I gotta go kill your friend, man. So 1 sec. God, it's got like a fucking bayonet. Does he just like? Is that like his whole weapon? Like he stabs you with the bayonet portion and uses the harpoon portion when he wants to.
Bayonet, the sword that I was thinking of. Like either I think he'll like stab you with the bayonet or the butt end of the gun.
Yeah. So, I want to see first his perks at the tier 3 version. So it's 45 seconds for Deadman Switch. So that generator that if you stop but don't finish it, which especially if you're using Hex Ruin with it. So I could do like Hex Ruin, Surveillance, Deadman Switch. Or if I'm playing Trapper, I could do Corrupt Intervention, Thrilling Tremors, so that's double blocking off gens, plus Deadman Switch. So I could be like super block off generators. Which is really good. Hex Retribution, again, 45 seconds for the Oblivious status effect. And what's his last perk? Gearhead. which is hitting a survivor 2 times with your basic attack. Gearhead activates for 45 seconds. So basically, he gets a lot of fucking information. He's got a nice scar on his face. His power, the Death Singler's ingenuity affords him the ability to reel in bounties with a unique invention. A heavily modified hybrid rifle that replaces conventional ammunition with a razor-sharp spear fixated to a chain. Press and hold the power button to aim down sights. So you get first-person aiming down sights like in Death Garden. Press the attack button to shoot a spear that can lodge itself in a survivor, allowing them to be reeled in towards the Death Slinger against their will. While a survivor is speared by the Redeemer, press and hold the power button to reel them in towards you. Survivors may struggle against the chain or use the environment to pressure the chain to break. Doing so will result in briefly stunning the Death Slinger as well as putting the survivor in the injured state and applying the deep wound status effect. So not only, so basically, even if you break free, if you get out of it, you're going to be injured and have the Legion stabby timer. Using a basic attack while the survivor is speared will break the chain without applying a penalty to either the Death Slinger or the survivor. So you can cut the chain yourself. Successfully hitting a survivor with a basic attack while they are speared and healthy will also apply the deep wound status effect. Reload. The Redeemer must reload, be reloaded after every shot before it may be fired again. Press and hold the active ability button to reload the Redeemer. Alright, and let me check his add-ons. He's got a lot of add-ons. Cooldown, increases cooldown time, increases reeling speed, increases cooldown time after missed shots. One that makes them break free more easily. Mangled status effect for 60 seconds. Slightly increases survivor's mending time when affected by the deep wound status effect timer. Slightly reduces your terror radius while aiming down the spear gun sights. Slightly increases movement speed while aiming. Slightly decreases the stun duration when survivors break free from the spear gun. Moderately increases reload speed. Moderately increases movement speed while aiming down the sights. Says you'll meet with a fierce reckoning, swear it on my mom's grave, Caleb Quinn. So the killer is called Caleb Quinn. Weird to have a killer named Caleb, especially for an Old West killer.
Yeah.
Moderately decreases the spear's cooldown time after missed shots. Mangled status effect for people who break free. Increases reeling speed. Considerably increases the charges required for a survivor to break free from a spear. It says inmates working beyond the prison yard must be affixated with a steel ball of no less than 18 pounds. Hellshire Penitentiary Guard Book. So yeah, he was in the Hellshire Penitentiary. Because it said in 1856, which makes sense for an Old West town. 1876, yeah, exact time. So, moderately reduces terror radius while aiming down sights. Moderately reduces movement speed while aiming down the spear gun sights. A smooth taste for the rugged frontier. Gold Creek advertisement, 1876. Considerably decreases the stun duration. Moderately increases mending time. There won't be nothing to fear soon. Till then, fear me, he said. Do not point that thing at me, you slack-jawed imbecile, Henry Bayshore. But his ultra rares, iridescent coin, by the way. A glass-like coin molded from the fog itself. Payment to the bounty hunter for services rendered. Survivors speared from at least 15 meters away are afflicted with this exposed status effect for as long as they remain speared. Deals made in desperation are paid for in madness. And his other add-on, Hellshire Iron. The Hellshire gang's branding iron, despite folklore, it never made its mark on new initiates, instead having been used to brand particularly quarrelsome bounties. For as long as survivor remains speared, the auras of all survivors within your terror radius are revealed. Hellshire gang justice seekers or outlaws. It says Glenvale Gazette headline. Wait, it says Glenvale Gazette. You hear that, right? Who is that from? I'm pretty sure...
Oh, is that Queens?
No, I'm pretty sure that's from the town that Ghostface was raiding.
Huh.
But in a way earlier time period. Alright, one sec. Now I gotta see the survivor. I gotta see how she actually looks, more so than the leaked photo I saw of her.
She looks pretty cool. I'd actually...
Yeah, but a lot of people were tired of, like, half-shaved heads for some reason. I like her, though. She's kind of reminds me of, like, I don't know, like an expedition type of person. So, a plucky documentarian able to use her street smarts to avoid detection and greatly assist other survivors. Versatile perks off the record, red herring, and for the people, help her remain hidden in the face of danger, create distractions, and quickly heal others by foregoing her own safety. So first one, it shows like her breaking a phone. You learn that a quiet approach is sometimes best. Once you are unhooked or escape off the hook, off the record activates for 60 seconds. While off the record is active, your aura will not be shown to the killer, and grunts of pain caused by injuries are reduced by 100%. Just trust me, I investigate thoroughly and discreetly. So basically, if I use Babysitter on you, and then we combine it with off the record, your aura, you basically get free aura blocking and free Iron Will for a minute. You notice that people pay attention to whatever makes the loudest noise. After repairing a generator for at least 3 seconds, it will be highlighted to you with a yellow aura. The generator stays highlighted until it is fully repaired, or you repair a new generator or enter a locker. Entering a locker will trigger a loud noise indicator for the killer at the highlighted generator's location. Red herring can only be triggered once every 100 seconds.
Gee.
So basically, what is it? So basically, you can work on a generator.
Go across the map, hide in a locker, and that generator will go off.
Yeah, and it says it'll stay highlighted. Oh, so basically, he won't know it's repaired until you make your distraction. So the generator stays highlighted until it's fully repaired, until you either pop it or basically start on a new generator. And then if you either start on that new generator, it says entering any locker will basically make the highlighted generator become that, essentially. But, so basically, it'll still be lit up, essentially, with the yellow aura.
Yeah.
So you can basically work on a generator that's partially full and then just be like, boom! That's an interesting ability. And lastly, for the people, which is like her with a flag. You risk your life and injury for others. For the people is only active while at full health. Press the active ability button while healing another survivor without a medkit to instantly heal them from dying to injured or from injured to healthy. But you become injured and receive the broken status effect for 110 seconds. Yes, I've been wanting a perk like that for like forever. Also, when you do it, you become the obsession.
Oh god.
So equipping this perk decreases your chance to be the killer's obsession at the start of the trial. Which, if I'm using Decisive Strike, that's actually pretty solid. I want that perk because I can just imagine being like, it's like Kyle, like, okay, say I unhook Kyle. Kyle's dead hooked, and he's being bullied and tunneled by the killer. I'd be like, I got you, fam. Full health, and just boom.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing. All right, now I gotta see what the tier 3 version is.
It's 90 seconds.
That's not bad. I was expecting it to be like Adam's 60 seconds.
Yeah.
Alright, 1 sec. Let me switch to the survivor.
You wanna play a game?
Yeah, give me 1 sec. I just wanted to see her perks. At the tier 3 versions.
Alright, I'm gonna, like, pour all my blood points into it. Just to
Become
try to get
injured and broken for 90 seconds, you're right. But, oh god, that just sounds like a fun ability. Also, by the way, if you're... Say if someone's like, if you have a thing for killing the obsession, or if the killer keeps ignoring you because you're the obsession, you could just be like, nah, bitch!
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's great. Oh, look, they actually go into the perks. They changed how Saboteur looks.
Really?
Yeah, Saboteur is no longer looks like a bear trap because you can't destroy bear traps with it. Remember? So they changed how it looks. It now shows a hook breaking. That's different.
Oh.
Yeah, see that? That's weird.
That is very weird.
And again, it's 80 seconds long for the off-the-record ability. Which, again, that's not a bad perk. You could combine it with Breakdown, and I could use Babysitter for the ultimate, I unhook you, and... So imagine, okay, say this. Say you're making a full... This could make a really good Protect the President build. So, combine off-the-record and Babysitter, so we'll have say Mike use off the record, and then I'll use babysitter and the one perk for healing to full health, and just do that. That would be like the ultimate. I've got you, Mr. President. And imagine using that with babysitter, so that the killer sees your aura and you're injured. God, that would be like, come get me, motherfucker! Oh my god, that'll be great. And it's 60 seconds for the red herring for the cooldown for it. That's trippy, dude. Alright. I'll read his backstory later on how it's connected, but he is the Mad Mick guy from the Hell Penitentiary, but it's not the new map.
Yeah.
Alright.